Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Maneet and I make videos all about food and drink. So today's video is really special because Minsmeals turned 2 this week. I've been doing YouTube for 2 years. It honestly doesn't feel like that. It feels like I've been doing it for a lot less because I've not been consistent. Because consistency is what, my friends? It's the key. It's the key. So I did want to try the little moons that's going round on TikTok, but obviously I went to Tesco and they didn't have any. So what I've done instead is I've just bought loads of noodles and I'm just gonna eat the noodles and just talk you through the last year. That's it. So I have 5 different types of noodles. I've got 2 Mama branded noodles and 1 is chicken flavour, and then I've got another Mama shrimp creamy tom yum flavour. I've also got Nissin SOBA wok noodles, that's teriyaki flavour, and then Nissin daimi ramen garlic chicken, and then I've just got standard Maggi. I haven't tried any of these ones, so that's going to be pretty cool to try. So I'm not anticipating that I'm going to get through all of these, but I'm just gonna keep going until I feel full. So if I feel full, then I'll stop. And any of the noodles that I don't eat, I will just put on as an IGTV on my Instagram. So that's how it's gonna go down. I think the first one that I want to try is the SOBA wok noodles. So I'm gonna go ahead and make these and I'm gonna get into the questions. I'm back. Just to show you, you know how you normally get like 1 sachet? It's not sachet. 1 sachet of like a sauce. They've given you 2. This is like the herbs, spices, and this looks like, I think this is the teriyaki sauce. Just wanted to show you that. Okay, I have my noodles. Ooh, oh no. That's what they look like. Oh, it smells really, really good. Didn't even take me that long to make. It looks so yummy. Look at that. Yummy. Right, so this was teriyaki noodles. Teriyaki noodles. Also, it said on the back of the pack, break noodles to desired length. I don't usually break my noodles, but I think I should break my noodles. I never even think about it, but probably because you don't want to have like, I'm just going to be slopping noodle juice everywhere now. You know what I mean? It's got a nice flavour to it. Not as strong as I'd hoped, but it's not bad. Right, so on with these questions. I have actually done a video when I did my 1-year anniversary, so if you do want to check that out, I'll leave a link card above my head. But it's essentially the same questions. I did have a look at my old video, and it's such a nice thing that I think to do. And you don't even have to do it for like a YouTube channel. I think it'd be an amazing thing to do with your family, like every Christmas. Just everyone record themselves talking about like what they've done in a year, their highs, their lows. Then next Christmas, everyone can watch each other's stories back. I think it's a beautiful thing because you can only get better every year. So, first question, what is my name? My name is Maneet Kaur. That is my name. I'm gonna have some more noodles. So nice. You're always going to see me like with a noodle hanging out my mouth now. What is the date? Alexa, what's the date today, please?
Today is Sunday the 7th of February.
Sunday the 7th of February, my friends. Not too salty. How old am I? I'm 28. I'm gonna be 29 in July. It's a scary thought that I'm nearly gonna be 30, but you know what they say about your 30s? dirty 30s, better than your 20s. Yeah, I still feel 18. I still feel like that young girl, so oblivious to the world and just being young and free and adventurous and creative, and I still feel like that. So even though I'm 28, and that was, oh my God, 10 years ago. Madness! 10 years ago. Yeah, so I am 28. This is actually really nice. I love the colour of it. I could show you now because it's probably stuck to my bowl. It's really, really nice. It's a lovely colour. I like the little green flecks in there. So, next question. I'm out of breath. Why am I out of breath for? How many social media followers do you have? So, TikTok, I have 11,342. Instagram, I've got 1,228. YouTube, I've got 1,824. And then Twitter, I've got 207. Oh God, this is so good. I think it gets better every time you eat like another bite. What is my most liked video on YouTube? It's still the video with me and Dave, aka Blue Van Man, because he's a ledge. He is a legend. Who is the famous person in my phone? It's still Dave! Dave, OG Dave. Me and Dave are hopefully going to do some more collaborations later this year, pending things kind of calm down with COVID. But that'll be really cool because I really, really enjoyed hanging out with Dave. Now, this question is making me smile. I'm gonna stop eating for this. Story time. What is the biggest thing to happen to Minsmeals? Well, kids, come on in. Basically, in January, I went viral for a video that I posted on TikTok. That was the biggest thing to happen to Minsmeals, because from the back of that, I gained more followers from TikTok. My Instagram just blew up. And then a few followers to my YouTube. Yeah, that was kind of crazy. Then following on from when I went viral, I then got the chance to go on to BBC Radio Leicester, which is really, really cool. And then from that, I then also went on to the Wolverhampton radio. I was on there. So that was really, really exciting. And I think that's probably the biggest thing that's happened to Minsmeals. I've got a lot of big things planned for Minsmeals this year, and I really, really want to be consistent. I know I say this every single year, but I feel like Minsmeals is like an olive branch for me in my life, and I really, really want to stick at it. And it makes me so happy to film, to edit, to just see your comments. Some of the comments that I get, I'll read them, and I'm just like, this is so cute. Like, some of you will tell me how much my videos have helped you, and just giving me advice on how I can improve. I'm all about improvement and learning. You know, it's just so good. My Minsmeals, to me, it's not just about me filming. There's so much more to that. It gives me something to do when I'm bored. It's built up my confidence, it's built up my speaking skills, my listening skills, my editing skills. It's enabled me to interact with people who I would never have ever done before. So I think that's the most amazing thing with just having a platform on social media. It's just the avenues that it can take you and what you can learn. Because I can tell you now, if I hadn't started YouTube, if I hadn't started Minsmeals, I wouldn't be who I am today, because there have been certain situations that have impacted my life from Minsmeals, and it's helped me a lot. So for me, Minsmeals is more of a personal thing about just me learning and doing something that I bloody love. Eating food, anything to do with food. One down. I am ready for another one. So I think I'm gonna go for do I want chicken? That was teriyaki. Do I want chicken flavour? That's garlic chicken. I do like garlic chicken. Okay, next one I'm gonna have is garlic chicken. So I'll be back with my garlic chicken noodles. So for this one, I basically have to add in 500 mils of water instead of 250 mils, and then the like sachet, I put that in right at the end. So it basically says when the noodles are done, I have to take it off the heat and then put the soup powder in and then serve it immediately. I don't really know what's happened here, but it looks like I mean, first impressions, you can kind of see that there. It looks really pale, and even though it's got like flecks of herb in, I do prefer how the other one looked. It was like a darker brown. I did actually break the noodles on this. Look at this. It does smell really garlicky. I have a feeling I'm not gonna like this one. I don't really know why. This is so steamy. I feel like I'm in a sauna. Oh, what? That is opening my pores. That is actually opening all my pores. I can feel it. Speaking of, I really miss having facials. I go to Fab Clinics in Loughborough, and they do the best microdermabrasions, and I'm not even joking, my skin, it's so bad. It's really, really bad, and it makes me upset. I'm upset with myself because A, I've neglected my skincare completely during like COVID, and also now because I can't even get my face done, it's even worse. I've got all these like, you know, all these marks and stuff on my face. I can't even get my face ready, so now I've got a beard and a moustache. It's just too much happening. It's just too much. But that actually does feel really nice. It's that relaxing feeling of going and having your face done at a spa. I really miss that. That's what I'm gonna get done first, have a facial, get my moustache threaded. Oh, that's nice. It's not too salty. Got a nice garlic flavour, it's quite subtle. A bit of spice, like a bit of heat to it as well. It's not bad. Not bad at all. So the next question I've got is, do you think you're successful? I think in my career and my Minsmeals, I don't think I'm successful, but success is defined differently for different people. So I'm gonna say that I think I'm successful in being able to control my emotions more, being able to set boundaries with myself and have that self-respect. I think in that sense I'm quite successful, more successful than I was last year. So I think it's more about personal success in terms of my well-being. I feel like that, yes. I'm not where I want to be, but I know I have made progress. I am successful in that sense. I just really, really hope one year that when I ask that question, do you think you're successful? And I'll say, yes. The day! Cannot wait. What is the biggest event in the news right now? Do I need to tell you? COVID-19, the vaccine, cases, lockdown. I mean, there are other events, but you know, Donald Trump is now not the President of the United States. Game shop shares. The garlic is coming out a lot stronger now that it's been like marinating in the noodles. So, next question. What is your favourite movie? I feel like, okay, I said this last year. My favourite movie of all time will always be Avengers Endgame. And there is nothing that you can say or do that's going to make me change my mind, okay? But I need to be realistic and practical because this question is going to be here every single year and I can't just give you the same film. So that Avengers Endgame will always be my favourite film. That was always the top. But I'm going to say second to top that I really, really enjoyed was Soul on Disney+. I watched that on Christmas and I honestly thought that it was such a lovely message. It was funny though, because when I watched it with my younger siblings, and when it finished, they were like, I don't get it, what happened? Like, so I think it's for more my generation, like I'd probably say with 20s and above, you kind of get that. For the next question, do I feel pressure? Yeah, I do feel pressure. I think the main pressure would be from posting the right things or not. I feel like I don't want to say something and someone takes offense to it, and then like do you know what I mean? But then you have to think that YouTube is like a freedom of speech thing. Like, people can say what they want as long as I'm not saying anything nasty to anybody, which I would never do online or offline. And I'm not hurting anyone, which I again would never do unless it's a fly or a bug or a spider. Then yeah, I think I only feel pressure when there are a lot of things causing me pressure. When it's just one thing, I'm like, I can deal with that. But when you give me like 4 or 5 things that are like coming at me, and it's just that is just like, I'm like, hold up, back up, my friend. Give me some space to breathe, relax, reset, okay? Okay, that's how I feel. The next question. What advice would you give yourself a year ago? I'm smiling because there is one advice I would have given myself, which I can't say. So I'm gonna go for the next one. If it's not gonna matter in 5 years' time, don't waste 5 minutes worrying about it. This pandemic has made me realise so much, and I cannot wait to be able to go to a restaurant, order some food, order some cocktails, get lit in Turtle Bay on the 2-for-1 cocktails. I can't even deal with that. I feel like I wasted so much of my life just being scared, and I shouldn't have been scared, because I am strong, I am confident, I am bold, I am creative, I am strong. I said that twice because that's how strong I am. And I'm not gonna let any mofo get me down. And no one should make you feel like that, okay? Sometimes you don't get told this enough, you know? You are a force to be reckoned with. It's actually mad. I've been listening to a lot of like spiritual, you know, motivation stuff, because I need to get into that mindset now. They be spitting facts, you know? Don't be putting in energy into dead ass things. Like, I will link the guy who I'm listening to down below, but he is, when he says something and I find it relatable to my life, I'm like, woo! Woo! Give me some water, because this girl's on fire. Honestly, it resonates with me on a level. I can't forget the people who have shaped Minsmeals and brought it to where it is today. My mum bought me my Mac. That's how I edit. My manager, you know who you are, constantly giving me advice about my videos, what to post, what to do. And I love it, because I have like tunnel vision, but to be able to have friends that can call me out and say, well, that was a bit rubbish, or you could have done this better. And obviously I'm going to be like quite butthurt about it, but I thought I did my best. But I need to hear that, because sometimes you need people to say that you actually, that was really bad. And then you take that on board and then you change and grow from that. And that's what my friends do. Guz, love Guz so much. Guz is just, I could talk about her all day, but she's influenced Minsmeals in so many ways, just with me being more confident in filming in public. She's the reason why I got TikTok in the first place, and then subsequently why I went viral and then got found out in articles. So if it wasn't for her persuading me to get TikTok, that would never have happened. What else? She's just a really cool person. She was actually the reason why I bought these noodles, because she loves these noodles. She always go, every time she goes shopping, she always likes these type of noodles. She also, especially in December, she was the one who told me to try mochi. mochi, and guess what? Little Moons have sold out. I actually had an idea of making mochi because of what she had told me to do. I'm just thinking, this girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. You know, she really is. There are just so many people to name, but they all influence my content and how I do things, and it's always for the better, always for the better. I'm actually quite full and I've only had 2, but to be fair, of the noodles, to be fair, that pack that I had was a jumbo pack. Where do you hope to be in a year from now? Girl, well, in a year from now, I would like to think that Minsmeals is well established in terms of a routine of uploading really good quality content. Oh, and god damn, have a new car. I do have a car in mind, and I did say to myself that I want to get that car before I'm 30. So if I can get that car next year, that would be a bonus, but I want to push myself. But I know that I want that car. The car is mine. I deserve that car. But you know what? I'm grateful that I've got a car. I love my car so much. Honestly, that car is my ride or die. She has never ever let me down. Never let me down in rain, in hail, in snow. That car still starts. The only time it didn't start was when I accidentally left the car door ajar, which meant the inside light was left on and then the battery went flat. Apart from that, never ever failed me. And that's what you call a good, loyal, solid car. Always got my back. Always love that car. And you know what? It makes me sad, but I'm excited for my new car, but it also makes me sad the thought that I have to move on from that car. Yeah, sad thought. So the next question, dream person to collab with. So when I went to Dubai last year, in February, I started following this guy called Thurston. He would be my dream person to collab with, and I'll tell you why. When I watch his videos, whatever type of videos that I watch, I just feel this insane sense of like motivation and drive. Like when I look at him, it's just like I feel an energy, like this guy is on it, and then that's what I love. And so that's why I think that I would love to collaborate with Thurston, because I love his energy. Also, he works out, and I respect that. You know, when guys go to the gym and, you know, girls are just like, oh yeah, he goes to the gym. Going to the gym is hard. Looking like the way he does, it's hard, and I respect that. That takes resilience, that takes strength, my friend. Mental and physical strength, and I rate that. I rate anyone who goes to the gym ridiculously and is still able to maintain that in a pandemic. Boy, girl, it's killing it, okay? But that's why there's only a small amount of people that look like that, because only a small amount of people are willing to put in the work to look like that. Yeah? Hear me? Yeah. So, Thurston would be the person that I would love to collab with. This is why in my heart, right, I really want to get fit and strong and build them muscles and build them abs, because then it'll give me a reason to like message him and be like, hey, can we collab together and do like a workout or something together? Because then it's like a more legit kind of thing, because he's not gonna want to like do a mukbang with me, is he? He's gonna want to work out or like cook healthy or something, and I want to be able to go to him and say, look, let's work out together. And I already have, you know, strong arms, and I already had that strong core, and I already had that big booty, you know. Still working on that. Thurston, I'm coming for ya. My favorite artist. So I have been listening to this woman, and she is absolutely amazing, and I'm obsessed with her song. So if I just show you and find, okay, so her name is Nakamura, and there's been a few songs that she's done, but I am loving all of her songs. I will leave a link below if you guys want to check her out, but she's really cool. So now I asked some of my Instagram followers if there was any questions that they wanted to ask me. So I am gonna bring that up, and then we're gonna go through them, because I finished all the questions that I have set myself, like that I want to go through every year. Someone's put you live in Croydon. No, I don't. You're 21. No, I'm not 21. You like food. Absolutely love food. Love food. What made you get into Minsmeals? I think I've already mentioned this before, but basically I went to an escape room, I dislocated my knee like an absolute numpty, and I was off work for a long time. I was not feeling great at all, and I kind of felt like that was my midlife crisis, because I was like, what should I do with my life? You know, I can't just have this job, I need something else. And I felt like there was something missing, and then that was it. Minsmeals was born. I had the idea, I just went with it. Where did your passion for food come from? I think because I just like eating. And also, when I was in secondary school, I did food and nutrition, and it was the only subject that I got an A in, and I felt like that was my calling, like food. That was the only thing that I was good at, and I think it was a realization then that I knew that this was something that I wanted to do. I didn't know what. I just knew that I love to eat, I love to drink, I love to be around people, I love talking to people. What's your favourite review on food to date? It's gotta be my Emirates video that I did, because I was so proud of myself. Like I mentioned before, it's not easy filming in public. I was filming on a plane. I didn't talk as much, but when I was doing like my intros and outros, I could see people were turning around and looking, and that video has helped a lot of people, which is amazing, because that's why I do those type of videos, to help people, to make them more aware. They might not be able to get out and see it for themselves, but to be able to show someone through a different lens, it's pretty special. Is there anyone you would like to collaborate with doing food reviews? Probably, I think I mentioned this before, probably Click for Taz, Grackle, who else? I mean, I did a podcast with Food Review UK, but I think it'll be really cool to like actually meet up with them and do a video review with them, similar to what I did with Blue Van Man. But obviously it would have to be like after COVID, so I think that'll be pretty cool. I've spoken to MJ and he's actually really funny. So yeah, it'd be really nice to just do a review with him. And Nate as well, I can't forget Nate. Ethan. So Ethan is GeeniusReviews. I'll link his YouTube down below. Please do check him out, because he does really cool videos. But he's asked me, how did you make poppadoms at home, and what is your all-time favourite food to make at home? So I did a video which is on my TikTok of me frying a poppadom. So it's basically just shop bought. So there's shop bought poppadoms that are like not fried, and then literally all you do is get it out of the packet and then fry them. It's not like homemade or anything, and nobody got time for that. The second part to your question was, what is your all-time favourite food to make at home? I mean, I do love cooking Indian food, so anything like Indian food related, but I'm gonna have to say butter chicken, because I was so proud of myself when I made butter chicken for the first time, and I tried it and I was just like, it was good. Like, it was, I'm not hyping myself up here, but it was good. I made homemade naans, I made like yogurt with it as well, and that was really yummy. So I think that is like my favourite thing to make at home. Then someone else has put, has lockdown affected your eating habits / diet? Right, so basically in the first lockdown, I was a bit of a slob. Yeah, it did affect me. Food was like a comfort thing for me, and when I was bored or scared or anxious, I would just eat, and I did put on weight. But I feel like in this lockdown, I have a different mindset, and I want to be able to come out of it a lot stronger. So I have been exercising more. I've made a promise to myself in February that for 30 days, I'm going to be exercising. In terms of my diet, I am trying to be a bit more conscious in terms of what I'm eating, especially in healthy things, because let me tell you, when I binge like big time. And I know it's not good, and I need to think about my future and the future of my children when I do have kids, because I want to be able to have a good relationship with food, because kids watch you like a hawk. You know, if I'm doing things a certain way, they're going to pick up on that. I don't want that at all. So yeah, I feel like I'm trying to make the necessary changes of being more healthier in lockdown now. She says that she's eating noodles. I can't eat any more noodles. That was a jumbo pack. I can't eat any more. I'm sorry. I honestly can't. Oh, and then they've also put, by the way, you were awesome on FRUK Unwrapped. That's how I found your channel. Aww. I will leave the link to FRUK Unwrapped, the episode that I was on, if you do want to listen to that. The guys are so much fun. They were naughty because they were drinking without me and didn't tell me. So then I was just like drinking my water. They're out here drinking their drinks like alcohol. And I'm like, oh, you guys are getting litty lit and I'm just here, just on my ones, just jamming. Someone's put an assumption. You hate Leicester and wish you could move elsewhere. I don't hate Leicester. Leicester's not that bad. It's really not that bad. Yeah, so first of all, I don't hate Leicester at all. And you wish you could move somewhere else. Yeah, I do wish I could move somewhere else, but I'm not going to tell you where until I'm actually there and I can share that with you. It makes me happy just thinking about it. Someone's put, make donuts. Why? You can just buy Krispy Kremes. Krispy Kremes are so nice, honestly. I still prefer the teriyaki noodles. I think they're a lot better than these ones. Towards the end, it got really garlicky. But yeah, that is everything from today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. These videos I want to do every year. It's just for me to reflect and watch. I watched last year's just before I filmed this. All the feels, and it's great because I can see how I've matured as a person. But for next year, Maneet, when you are 29 years old, I want you to know, right, that you are doing amazing. You are killing it, as you always do. You are strong, you are confident, you are bold, you are creative, you are just amazing, and you are gonna just grow and grow and grow. And I know it because I can feel it in my heart, I can feel it in my bones. You work hard, you always put your all into everything that you do and try, and you always want the best. And you're gonna get the best because you put in what you get out, and you are putting in a lot, my friend. So that is a little message to you in case you ever feel down or low. Just remember that you are the best and you are killing it. Killing it, my friend. I really enjoyed that. It was just kind of a chatty talk, really. Eating some noodles. I thought I'd be able to eat more than 2 packets, but it is what it is. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you all in my next video. Bye. The amount of times I've burped is actually ridiculous. I'm gonna have to edit them all out.